Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, I don't normally do videos on offers for a variety of reasons, right? But sometimes when there's analysis to be done or they're new, or if it's like a whole special sale or something like that, we often do them. And I do think it's worth doing them on this one. The daily offers have been completely updated and they are incredibly powerful, as they typically are when any new store, reward set, battlegrounds, war, anything like that gets updated, buffed, battleground, it's usually at the apex of what it's going to be. The rewards will only become less and less valuable over time because that's the nature of the game, right? The game catches up by playing it, and app content comes out, other sales, those sorts of things. So there's also another reason, and I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not advising anyone goes and does this, right? You always have to play the game how you're enjoying playing. Like, I think that's incredibly important. If this is within your budget and you want to do it, have fun. I know a lot of people who it's well within their budget, they still want to do it. But I'm doing this for two reasons, or three, actually. One is I do YouTube. So I'm going to be able to, one, make more money off of all these videos than I'm going to spend on this. So let's be abundantly clear on that. Never want to hide the ball. And I want to make sure everyone realizes what they're seeing. So I'll be able to use this to make videos on openings and all that stuff. I think that's important to go about. Two is I think this actually is good value right now because it is so new. This like literally just happened. People came on stream and told me about it. Now, these are the weekly specials, and the best I can tell, the weekly specials are only available in-game. So I will be purchasing them here in-game. Then there's also the daily. The daily specials for Valiant even come with Tier 4 Alpha. And I think I might do a prediction video for Cyber Weekend, because Tier 4 Alpha is coming out more and more and more, and that's a whole other topic. But the weekly specials got this Tier 4 Alpha, and the daily Valiant deal has Tier 4 Alpha. The Paragon daily does not, okay? It does not, but this weekly does. And you can see, is that like a huge, crazy amount? No, but when you add this up over time, that's where that sort of value really starts to come in. But here's the other thing that happens. We're getting the Tier 6 class catalyst. You're getting 7-star shards. You're getting this sort of crystal. Now, I would not do it for these crystals because it's still RNG. And I'm actually going to save up all these crystals because I'm only going to be buying these for a very limited amount of time, which is going to be reason number 3 why I'm doing this. And I will get to it. So I would not buy it for this, right? And we'll do the opening and you'll see. I might get really lucky or I might not. It's all RNG. And even if you do get the 7-star next year, it doesn't mean you're going to get the one you want. I think that's something that really needs to be hammered home. But these are guaranteed rank up resources. Now, the other thing that's coming along with this is the daily special stamp. And we are going to take a look at that. But the other part is this banquet bundle ticket, which is the big thing that I'm actually going for. We'll quickly take a look at this daily special stamp so you can see what it is I'm talking about. So when these deals went live, they kind of updated everything. And it looks to me like you can actually just trade these in to get this like new stamp. Holding on to them. And there's a reason why I'm holding on to them. It's because when all this stuff was updated, what wasn't updated was what you can turn them in for. I happen to be Valiant, and so this is what I could turn them in for. Now, I don't know if this is going to get updated. To me, it feels like it should get updated, but they didn't include it in this. And I have no clue if it's going to be updated in a day or a year or never. I'm going to hold on to these things, though, until if and when I need them. Like at some point, I could just go and grab Tier 4 Alpha. If that's enough to get me to new rank 3 and I really want to do it for like a Battlegrounds meta or a fight or something like that, great. Or Titan Shards. You know what it's like where you end up just a couple shards short or something. You're like, I just want to open the crystal. Well, I'll use it in that. That's how I will be using my stamps that I'm collecting right now. It's for like this, not emergency. I don't want to overstate and make it sound incredibly serious, but efficient use for those scenarios where you just end up a hair short. You really want to do the rank up or you really want to do the crystal opening, and I'll use it for that and then hope and wait that these will also get buffed, because as I said with the deals, the buff or the initial buffing of the store or the deal or whatever it is typically when the deal is at its absolute apex because it had just happened and then the rest of the games catch up. I'd rather hold on to my stamps and wait till I can do that. Now, the other reason why I'm going ahead and doing this is none other than right here. I have done the opening for the opening games, I think it was called, which is whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I did the big sale and all that stuff. And I did end up going all the way through. I did get the 2-3 gem. I got the Awakening gem, the whole thing. The value just made sense for me. I actually didn't need to put in that much more of my own money because I had opened up and you got the units and these sorts of things. So it ended up making sense for me. I had outrageous luck. It was great. And I highly recommend you take a look at that opening. The one thing that happened, this is what came out for me, and this is where like my advice is coming, and I think it's going to be in time for some people, because I am getting questions on this, and I've been answering it in my best champions to awaken and all that sort of thing. So I want to get the word out on this is, as of right now, as of Tuesday, September 17th, the only way we know for sure we can get an awakened Mr. Sinister as a 7-star is through that Awakening gem that we got through that sale. Now, I know not all of you have it now, and I believe the sale's over. I kind of intentionally wanted to wait because I don't want to incentivize anyone spending. But if you're trying to wait for that, or hopefully you've seen my videos or you've stepped by a stream, you know that I'm considering, and now I'm actually certain that I'm going to wait until I can put it into Mr. Sinister. I saved all the signature stones from it. Put in what looks like it's going to be 135 stones at that time. And then I will also use this 1-2 gem to immediately 1-2 him. Additionally, I did use my 2-3 gem from the saga. I used it on Chanter. She's been great for me in Battlegrounds defense. But I am going to make sure that I have the resources available to rank 3 Mr. Sinister immediately that day. This has been like a whole saga, yes, pun intended, for me with Mr. Sinister. I came out and I was like, I think he's really good, but there's something there, guys. I'm not sure. I'd rather undervalue a champion initially on a tier list or in a video and have you tell me, no, he's even better, right? Than have me say they're phenomenal. I think they're a tier above all champion. Then we find out they're really not. I don't enjoy that unless something over time happens with the meta and I'm reporting these things to you. That's fine. But if it's an initial thing, I want to come in super conservative. And then he wasn't coming out as a 7-star. And I was like, I don't know if we're going to. He is so powerful. And the way he plays, his loop is so well protected. I could see him not coming as a 7. And then we got him in here. And the best I can tell, everyone who plays the game actively, whether you spend or not, is going to be able to get him. I want to take him to rank 3. I want to take him to rank 3 as soon as possible. I want to awaken him, and I want to get him to high sig. And I want to have a blast putting out videos and streams and having a good time with you all with him. And that's the other reason why I'm doing these deals and getting these deals. And I will probably only be getting them. I might get the weekly. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'll never get them, but that's why I'm getting them now, is because they're also handing out these envelopes, right? And you can see I need 34 more. The numbers always change because they're also selling these on the web store, the daily deals, and they are slightly different. But you can double dip. So I've been really getting all of it so that way I can get my Sinister as quickly as possible. So based on that, I think I'm going to have him in less than 10 days. I will take him to rank 3. And that's my reasoning. And again, I can't emphasize enough. I'm not suggesting you do this. I'm not even recommending you do this. I'm saying that if this fits in your budget and it's something you wanted to do, it's there. This is, in my opinion, the best time to buy these deals. What you do with the tickets afterwards, it looks like they're going to be for the greater banquet event, but who knows? We have no clue how good that crystal is going to be, how many crystals you're going to be able to get. Is it even going to be a crystal? There's a chance that all these extra tickets I have afterwards, because I wanted to hurry up and get Mr. Sinister, end up being almost no value whatsoever. That's it. As usual, let me know what you think you got right. Let me know what you think you got wrong. And also let me know you're excited to see rank 3. Relatively high sig, Mr. Sinister, because I know I sure as hell am. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.